The pre-tournament favorite has won the World Cup 3 times since 1966. 3 out of 18. And right now, the entire pundit industry is doing it again. Pointing at the same 5 teams, making the same argument, heading toward the same mistake. Let me show you exactly where they're wrong. I know, you've probably watched 6 or 7 prediction videos this week. Brazil, France, England, Argentina, Spain, same 5 teams, same reasoning, different channel, and that complete, comfortable agreement across every studio. That's not confidence. That's actually the clearest sign that something is about to go wrong, because the numbers don't hide it. Germany won in 2014 at 601 odds, not the shortest price in the market. France lifted it in 2018 at 700. Argentina, the defending champions you'll hear about all tournament, came in at 550 in Qatar. Not the favorite, not the team the studios had their money on. Across every World Cup since 1966, if you'd backed the tournament favorite to win it, every single one, no exceptions, you'd have lost nearly 36 units for every 36 staked. A near perfect record of the experts being wrong. It's a structural problem, and 2026 has that problem on a different scale, in 4 specific ways that almost nobody is accounting for. The first one, and this one is physical. Imagine finishing 90 minutes of football. Now travel 4 time zones. Play again in 4 days. Now do that across 16 cities, 3 countries, 4,000 miles of continent. Bosnia and Herzegovina travel more than 5,000 kilometers just to complete their 3 group games. Toronto, Los Angeles, Seattle. Teams that advance from the group stage can be sent to any city, any country for their next match. No base, no rhythm, no settling in. There's no singular home advantage in this tournament. There's just a massive, exhausting logistical puzzle for everyone involved. For the big favorites, squads full of players who have just finished long club seasons, teams with thinner rotation options. That travel fatigue is not a talking point. It's a variable, and not one pundit in 10 is pricing it properly. Portugal won Euro 2016 without winning a single group game. Not one win in 3 matches. They drew, survived, managed their legs, and went the distance while every favorite around them fell apart. Portugal won a major tournament without winning a group game. I had to check that twice when I first saw it. Now this 2026 World Cup asks every team to win 7 matches instead of 6, one more than any World Cup in history. 7 matches across 39 days, with transcontinental travel between them, managing rotation, protecting key players, maintaining form across all of that. It's a physically different challenge to anything this tournament has ever asked. The expanded format doesn't protect the elite. Sometimes it just gives the patient sides more time to hunt them. Drop your winner in the comments right now, before the next point. I want to see what you've got, because you might want to change it before this video ends. Brazil. Let's talk about Brazil properly. The story resets every 4 years. The golden generation, the attacking talent, Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Drick, genuinely world-class players. New coach, new identity. This time it's different. Brazil might win this, but here's what actually happened. Home tournament, 5-time world champions, in front of their own supporters. Everything they'd ever wanted handed to them. 4 of Brazil's last 5 campaigns ended at the quarterfinal stage. Actually, let me be precise about that, because one of those was the semi-final in 2014, and calling it a simple exit undersells what happened. They were destroyed at home, 7-1, in Belo Horizonte, in front of 60,000 of their own fans. That result has a name in Brazilian football, the Mineirazo. 12 years later, they haven't stopped processing it. 2018, quarterfinals. 2022, quarterfinals again, beaten by Croatia on penalties after Neymar scored what looked like a match winner deep in extra time. 3 minutes from the semifinals, they let it slip. The golden generation narrative has been published and republished after every tournament since 2002. 24 years of the same headline, the same promise, the same exit. At what point does the narrative stop being a prediction and start being an excuse? The 4th mistake is the most interesting one, because it's not about a team being ignored, it's about a team being picked for completely the wrong reasons. Spain are the joint tournament favorites, and they should be. They're a legitimate threat, but the way most pundits justify that ends at they're the European champions. The badge is the argument. It shouldn't stop there. Spain arrive at this tournament unbeaten in 33 matches. 33. They carry one of the 6 youngest squads in the entire field. Not worn-down veterans, not a squad running on reputation fresh. Their system under Luis de la Fuente isn't the tiki-taka of 2008 to 2012. The possession-for-possession's sake football that eventually ran out of gas. It's faster now, transitions quicker, presses higher. It can counterattack at pace through Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams in a way no previous version of this team could. I know, you've heard Spain get overhyped before, so have I. But those times, the argument was built on narrative. This time, it's built on structure. That's different. The pundits picking Spain because of the European Championship badge are accidentally reaching the right answer. The actual case for why they might lift this, the squad age, the unbeaten run, the evolved system, the fact that their physical peak aligns almost perfectly with the final on the 19th of July, is not the argument being made in the studios. And that gap between the right conclusion and the wrong reasoning is exactly where tournament football tends to punish people. Go check what you typed in the comments. Still the same pick? Here's the framework that actually predicts this, and almost nobody leads with it. Every unexpected World Cup winner shares three things: a tactical system that doesn't collapse without a single player, a squad deep enough to rotate without dropping quality, and defensive solidity that holds under the pressure of 7 knockout games. Run that test on the bracket, not on the names you recognize, on the systems. One team in this tournament passes all 3 boxes more cleanly than any of the favorites, and their opening group game is in 4 days. One last thing, Italy went into the 1982 World Cup at 18-1 odds, having drawn all 3 of their group games. Nobody was talking about them. They won it, unambiguously. 3 goals in the semi-final, 3 in the final, which raises the question I haven't answered yet. There's one team in this 2026 bracket whose group stage draw looks like a problem on paper, whose odds look almost dismissive, and who checks all 3 of those boxes more cleanly than almost anyone else in the tournament. That's the next video.